You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
That's why it's a spectrum.
Including the planet Earth. Hello, everybody.
What way to start the stream?
No, to be fair, they didn't catch that bit.
They might have.
And you
We'll
can
have to see.
You can see
You
some
guys
behind the
know-
scenes if you subscribe to our Patreon that doesn't exist.
to get on the list to go into space with Blue Origin, it's like you have to put $150,000 deposit.
Oh, that's
Sounds
it.
about right. I mean, it's Jeff
That's just a
Bezos.
deposit, and then after that, like it's all subjective.
Yeah,
you know,
if
never
you
know
want
how much
ox-
it's actually going to cost.
After that,
If
you
you
want
want-
to kiss Jeff Bezos.
If you want oxygen, that's an extra fee. If you want a spacesuit, that's an extra fee. If you
How many
want
here
doors,
would kiss Jeff
want-
Bezos to go to space?
I would kill Jeff Bezos to not do anything. I would just murder the man.
Can't say that on
It'd be
Twitch.
cool to
He
go to
owns it.
space.
I do a number of things to go to space. I think I could stomach that. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not-
likewise.
I'm not gonna.
Let's go
No,
to Jeff's house.
because you're not actually
Go
going to
Jeff's house,
space.
Justin.
You're just
Yeah,
going through a really
well,
high
you're-
flight.
Yeah, you're
well,
just.
if we're gonna kiss Jeff, then we're gonna go to space. Actually,
Yeah,
space,
right.
not
You can't make
Yes.
me kiss
space.
Lex Luthor.
Okay, that's the deal. Justin and I are gonna
Yeah.
have with Jeff. So,
If I kiss Jeff Bezos, I'd be afraid he's going to slip me some kryptonite in parentheses roofie.
Are we in Feralwood? Okay.
I think humanity is really going to struggle to exit the gravity well until we manage to craft a space elevator. Once that occurs, like it'll really fucking take off if we manage to get that far.
I invented lightspeed travel.
You won't
last
have to
night.
take off
Did
anymore.
you know?
Though.
Yeah, it was kind of an accident.
What'd you say, Shane?
Yeah, he was trying to
Said
make
you won't have to
Doritos.
take off anymore.
Yeah, that. Fucking.
Peanut butter and Doritos. It just makes lightspeed travel. Who would
Yeah.
know?
He was trying to make homemade Doritos, and he just figured
made
out
Lightspeed
wormhole
travel.
technology.
I
Convenient.
made gold again.
Convenient
Yeah.
shirt there, Shane.
What?
That one
Convenient
100%
shirt.
should have won, Saw. I don't
Did
know
he
why
talk
the other
about-
one did.
Your space
Oh,
moose.
It
yeah.
wasn't even exciting. I don't even remember the other one. That's the crazy
Right.
thing.
Space
That
man.
thing's cool.
I like the fact saw that you like trying
Yeah,
to.
there was like a what was it?
Material tech.
Vintage thing here in Fargo.
Oh,
Vintage thing. Oh, cool.
Vintage Fest is what they called it. It was essentially just like a bunch of different stalls that were selling
flea market.
stuff. Yeah, like a flea market.
You buy
Oh,
old.
But yeah,
people.
dude was selling like custom made shirts and stuff there.
So you had to
Uh,
get Space Moose.
Space
Space
Moose
Moose-
was the only one that was in my size, but it was pretty fucking rad.
I
Space
love
Moose is
it.
pretty cool.
That's really cool.
But no,
You
so I
mentioned,
really like the idea of you like trying to make homemade Doritos, making lightspeed travel, and going, "Fuck! I still really want Doritos."
I'm really hungry. And it
We went
sucks.
to a flea market
What a
here in
fucking
Williston,
waste.
and it was just like Amazon drop shipping crap. That's all
Yep.
it was. Like etched mugs and 3D printed dragons, and I was just like, okay. We walked through. It took us like 5 minutes. We brought
any of
things.
those
They're
any of
like,
those
"Oh, there's this
scanned
kid's
crystal
place."
mugs.
Well, the kids thing was like they're like free kids area, and then it wasn't free, and I was like, what?
Well, no. When you go there, you pay to get in, and you get a free kid.
And then, well, there was like a bunch of kids activities that you had to pay for, and they were all like lame. They were just all lame.
Yeah.
And then there was like this thing where you could look at like worms through a microscope, and that was free. I was like, okay. And we did that, and then we left. It was so lame. I'm like, thanks, Williston. Stupid town.
Hey kids, you want to look at a worm?
The
Free.
flea
Which
market
one
here in
was
Minot is basically the same
at,
thing,
like-
except for you have a lot of.
You 5 and 8 years old would have been super stoked to look at a worm through a microscope.
I mean,
You let
that's
it
what
thrift
was like,
store
I thought
on
it was neat,
right now.
But they gave
Yeah.
them like like that dessert that's just called mud, and they put like gummy
I
worms. and
think I
Oreos
would have
and
been
crap.
into it, honestly, for,
Chocolate
But it
pudding
was
with
like
minute.
Oreo
you
crumbs
looked at
in it.
one. You looked at one worm, yeah, and that was it.
Yeah.
They talked about dirt and yeah. And then the rest of the stuff was just like crappy drop shipped crap. And then the home
Thrift store
section of it
crafts.
was just like huge companies that are like, buy a hot tub, buy a
Yep.
whatever. And I'm like, okay. This
They're,
is
they're
not,
trying to get people to spend their
Well,
oil
you're in
money.
the
It's called a home
Bakken,
and garden
right?
show.
So
There's literally no garden stuff.
that's what it is, right? Buy our seamless gutters. We're scheduling 5 years out, and it's going to
Yeah,
cost you
ABC
$7,000.
ABC Seamless was there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Awful. Hey, you
You
guys
talk
want
to them,
to?
and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can put gutters up in your house in 2030."
I was like, I don't have a house. They're saying that first time home buyers are now in their 40s when they buy. So
I mean, I was 36, 34 when I bought my house.
yeah, I was like
So-
31.
Hey, you guys want to escape reality and fight a tree?
What?
No.
No, we're not fighting. We are not fighting the tree.
Let's fight the tree.
We're
Let's
fighting the
fight two
dude that's
trees.
using the tree.
Fight the man
I'm-
inside the tree.
I'm gonna stab the guy in the tree
No.
because that's what's gonna that's how we win. We stab
do
the
you,
tree.
do you
Real
want to be that much on fire?
good. It's a bold look, but I think I
hey,
can pull
hey,
it
I got 2 levels of rogue.
off.
I can do flip wizard shit too.
I can
I've
use
been
my
waiting to be in
charisma
that fireball
dodge fire.
radius. This might be my chance.
Do
Take us away, Shane.
If
Can I
you've only
do
got
it?
like
I
a
do-
couple of levels in
He'll
Rogue?
listen. He'll still take damage,
Rogue,
just not as
then.
much.
I don't think that you have enough levels for
I
Improved
have
evasion.
evasion.
improved evasion.
Not improved, just
Evasion,
regular
maybe,
evasion.
but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get that
it really
level
makes
too.
me. It really makes me sad seeing the minuses on my ability.
But my saves
well-
are really good.
because I'm
Okay,
made
well,
of
you still
tree
take
these
half
days.
damage. Nope, improved evasion. Basically, just nuke the bee bag. That's what we
There's
should have
an-
had Habs do. Is just make a book full of explosive runes,
Just fill a staff full of fireball
and then
snap
and
it
then
over the
have
tree.
and then have our most charismatic guy go and be like, "Hey, look, to show our appreciation and to show that we've been beaten. Here's here's this book of spells." And then have him read it, and he just dies. You know.
That's a
Written
pretty
by the
explosive read.
Trojans.
Nah, there you go. I like this plan, except for where I am probably the most charismatic person in the party.
Well, you just said you have evasion.
Yeah, that's a lot of fireballs.
Let's be honest. Our most charismatic party member is Habhabs.
Depends where
He's
you
so
go.
uncharismatic it goes
Not score wise.
circle.
It's
just
in
have
Go
a-
get the lasagna out of the.
yeah.
the-
He's
Well,
endearing
there's
as
that one
hell. And
village that liked him.
I'd kill all 3 of my characters for him. I don't even care.
Oh,
I kill all 3 of my characters than myself.
Just being honest. I love Habhab.
Good boy.
All
He's a
right.
good boy. He tries
So-
his best.
Recap.
Yeah, so last time you guys went and talked to some people. Well, you ran into a lady. She was red and had spikes on her face. 'Cause that's how they do. And then she called her friends in, and they were like, "Hey, what the fuck, yo?
She said to a mic, ladies
You
and gentlemen,
fucked
we
us.
got him."
You absolutely fucked us on the whole. Like, we had a plan, and then you were like, "Yo, fuck this plan," and they got
Plan
real mad
success.
about it. But then you guys talked him down. It really did seem like Sem was kind of considering having a fight with Teresa and the other party there for like half a minute.
Mhm.
As she was talking about, like, hey, yo, you got to be ready to kill your dad if necessary.
And she refused to say, "All right, if necessary, I'll kill my dad." She kept jumping around the fucking statement.
Yeah.
She just yelled that she's not her real mom. I don't really remember a whole lot. It was something like that. I can't remember.
It's not a face,
We could go.
Teresa.
Whatever it was in my head, that's what I'm gonna remember from now on. I like that.
Week ago is like a week ago, and so
Yeah.
memories kind of, whatever. But
Oh my god.
But yeah, so you guys talked, well, guys kind of talked each other down. After
Diplomat
a while,
Sam.
Knox became visible and flirted with Sheila as
William
usual.
was sad.
a little bit, yeah. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And she's like, "Yo, not the time, my guy."
But she was kind of
Always
into
the
it.
time. It's always the time.
But yeah, after that, you guys kind of like exchanged information. They told you that they had been doing some research, trying to figure out like what it is they were going into.
Yo, what it
Gave you
is.
some information on like what the stones do and sort of like what they represent.
Also explained the plague.
Yep, you explained the plague to them, and like what was going on outside of the city walls. And you guys decided, hey, it's time to get the fuck in there and put boot to ass. So you guys decided that now was the time for getting the hell out.
Can I turn into a horse so I can eat grass and kick ass?
No, that's not what horses do.
Oh, they can do
Actually,
that.
no, they do
Yeah,
kick.
they can-
They usually kick a
You
little
mean
bit too
nay,
high for
that's
ass
not what
level.
horses do.
It's just, yeah, usually when they kick, it's more like chest level or head level. They tend to kick
Unless
a little
they're
high
kicking
for
another
ass
horse.
level. Yeah,
unless they're kicking
they'll kick another
horse.
horse in the ass. Just not people ass most of the time.
It's usually in the face.
See, that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Sam wouldn't be a dumb horse. She would be a sentient gnome that looks like a horse. So she could aim for the ass.
Here's the thing. I think you've got like two uses of
It's a
wild
bit.
shape
Let's move
left.
forward.
So, it's up to you.
I suppose she could change into a pony and she'd be at the right level.
Yeah, there you go. That would be prime boot to ass range.
Or
Now you
a
just need to find
miniature
some grass.
pony.
All right.
But yeah, so you guys have decided that it's time to head out. They did say that as you get close to the what do you call it? The
Tree? Tower?
Yeah, the
Nexus.
tower.
Hour.
Things are getting a little bit iffy as far as like there's like some patrols and other things going on, and getting there might be a little bit difficult. So we'll go ahead and join in with you guys in the library. You guys have set up. Are you ready to go?
Quick question for Sam. Would Sam be interested in? I have a metamagic rod of sculpting. Is that something? Yeah, so you don't have to,
So you can throw fireballs and not have to worry about the people that are there.
for 3 of your fireballs. If that's something you'd be interested in, Habs would let you use that.
Yeah, you can only use it.
That's a
for
rod,
spells
right?
up
So
to
that
level
doesn't.
3rd.
That's not like consumable.
Well, no, I know you could just, I just put it in your inventory because Habs hasn't been using it. And
The only issue that I could see coming from that is
Sam would have to
The
be
wild
in
shape.
humanoid form.
she would have to be
Yeah.
a humanoid form or a form that in some way has, like,
Has
if you were a
hands.
gorilla, I would let you do it.
Mhm.
Air
But if you were
elemental.
like a bird.
Air elemental, fire elemental. They can grab stuff.
They can, technically.
Well, I suppose you'd probably just be like an air elemental most of the time, or something like that. So then you get fly for free. Well, not fully for free.
Listen,
You
he's
know.
trying to make it so Sem isn't hella broken for this last fight.
No, it's just like, can you use items as an elemental? That's a really good. I don't like
would think
some
you
of them.
can.
I would think is like possibly you might.
The Earth Elemental could. You just wouldn't be able to Earth Glide with it in your hand.
Well, I
Yeah.
think sometimes they're described as having pseudopods, Shane, the elementals. So I think it depends. Like the slam is like from a pseudopod sometimes,
Yeah.
depending on what. And so it depends on like what entry. I have no idea what 1E monster manual or whatever looks like for those.
But I mean, if
things,
you-
but,
If you type out Pathfinder Flare Elemental, they typically have arms.
They do have
Yeah, arms,
arms, but I don't know how
Yeah.
like how dexterous their hands would be.
And fingers.
Basically, like
I know in a number of
Elemental
entries
movie,
they're
right?
described as. They're just,
Yeah, they're.
I see a
I
couple.
think we
I see
will
a couple
cross that
official. I see a couple
bridge.
official artworks for air elementals that also have hands and fingers.
We might have to.
Listen, I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. I'm just
Yeah,
saying that
it's just-
I can see
It's just
an
a
elemental
really
wielding
interesting
something.
question that I had not considered, and I think that's one of those ones that I'm gonna have to fucking like DM think on a little bit, because there
Sure.
are also ones that are just like they're just sort of like windy boys, and
Right.
yeah, like they kind of have big fat sausage fingers, but like I don't know that you could cast from a wand.
Think of it this way.
as, like an air elemental.
Think of it this way. Air elementals are hella dexterous.
I guess that's
Elementals
true.
hold shit.
Yeah, I googled that
Google.
already because I was like, But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If you want to hand that over,
just
you
put
can.
it in your. I'll see if I can put it in your inventory here.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
But why?
Let's see. I just drag it onto his token. Is that how it works?
I think that's how it works.
Okay, let's.
Did that work?
Elementals
I'm
have
still
a
bringing up
hold on
the.
people's imaginations. That's what that says. Not what I was looking for.
See, yeah, that like the one answer that I said was like ask your DM, and I was like, shit, that's not very helpful at all. I was hoping for like a rules is written answer to this.
So you gotta
Dang.
fucking figure it out, nerd.
Basically,
Can't remember. Oh wait, no. I think I know how to do it. Let me try this here.
I can move it over for you. Is it the selective metamagic rod?
Yeah, it's just up to 3rd level.
Boop.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, I think it just copied it to his.
I think a
but
water
I will delete the one
elemental
that's in your.
Let's delete mine.
Can
inventory. Yep.
carry their animal companion goldfish.
Goldfish would be having a really rough time, though. I will say that.
He didn't say it would be comfortable. He said he could carry it.
Interesting. That's kind of a cool.
But anyways, yeah. So
I wanna
Habhab,
do
you
that.
hand over the thing. You're like, hey, this could get real explodey real quick. Don't
drink
be
that
afraid to
Oracle.
use this. It will help. Any other last minute sort of like item things that you guys want to switch? You do still have to
Nah.
get to the area, so you know. Anybody else you think might have better use of that ring of fire resistance there, Knox?
What?
Knox usually gets fireballed, so
Yeah, but Knox also
Fire-
always backflips away from the fireball.
Mrohy? I don't know.
I mean, the thing is,
Scary.
fireball doesn't deal fire damage. That's the thing people always forget. It's force damage.
No, it is fire damage. It just
Oh, is
doesn't
it fire
light things
damage?
on fire.
Force would be like magic missile.
Yes.
Oh, magic air missile.
All right.
The threat music.
So, yeah.
Time.
Teresa, I think,
Hey.
looks at you guys. She's like, are we ready to head out?
Yeah, I'd
suppose
say
so.
so. Yeah.
All right. Well,
What do you say here, William? This moment, ready?
William ready to fight. Too big. Hurt on people. I fought
He
good.
gets it.
Hey,
Good man, William.
No one's more passionate about, getting a little rough than my new friend William here. I'd say if it'd be perfect to give a little speech to, get us feeling ready to jump into battle. I think it'd be him. What say you, William?
William, not the most eloquent of people.
Aewen thinks to herself,
his
"Holy crap, he knows the word
vocabulary
eloquent."
is limited and feels, oftentimes feels inferior in areas of public speaking.
Oh, you shy, eh? Oh, all right then. Never mind.
Aewen leans over to Bernie. That was a weird bit. Why did you do that?
and then he gets real mad and he's like, William doesn't like to feel inadequate.
Oh gosh! You
I just
won't like
wanted-
William when he's angry.
Yeah, I just want to see where that would go. I get a kick out of this guy.
William is thinking and feeling person. He's not here for your entertainment.
So yeah, as you guys head out, Teresa goes and just like straight up kicks Seamus, like kicks the chair that he's sitting on, and he like falls on the floor. He's like, "Yeah, Mom, it's fun. What we doing? I'll figure it out on the way." I'll figure it
Seamus.
out on the way. I'm sure it's yeah.
Seamus,
I'm,
give us a rousing
contributing
combat
member of the
speech.
team. It's all right.
Give us a rousing combat speech, Seamus.
He burps. That'll do it.
Sure,
Okay,
Cinema.
Yes.
An eloquency to
I could use a drink.
draw the envy of poets.
I don't know. Last time Teresa kind of gave you guys each your own sort of like speech.
Yeah.
I think she's kind of sitting here like, okay, kind of rallied the troops already, but it's fine.
It's
So
honestly, I just
no one
wanted
was
to.
listening.
I just wanted to keep Bernie's bit going. I thought it'd be funny.
All
Don't
right.
Call us the bumblefucks for nothing.
Yeah, you guys head out of. You guys head down. You walk to the end of the library, doing cool guys slow motion walk the whole way.
You guys.
Aewen stumbles a couple times as the plants that are growing out of her trip her up a bit.
Yeah, you do have. You're having a hard time being dexterous at the moment.
I mean, only a little bit. I still have a +4, but it sucks.
All right. So, you guys head out into the hallways. You head out of the library and head down the hallway. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, there we go.
Can we stack up like beer pong?
What does that mean in this context?
Sem can be the ping pong ball since she's the smallest.
Are you asking to be in a triangle?
Yeah.
Flying V.
Okay.
Do we get 2 re-racks then?
Yeah.
Do I get to drink Sem if she goes into elemental form?
Yeah.
As long as I hit her with a ping pong ball.
If Sam bounces back, you get to throw again too.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, sick. Nice, nice.
All right. Let me just finish placing everybody.
If she hits the
here.
floor, you have to dump her in water.
I feel like the most ultimate bar would generate spirits.
If you close your eyes and throw her, you get to
Living alcohol.
1 kill's worth 2.
Yep.
All right. So you guys head out into the halls. The hallways near the library actually do have some workstations and whatnot around them. So you don't have to sit in the library. You can go around and, hang out and watch as people come and go. Nice little setup.
Is there any booze nearby?
No, it's a library. Not
Shame
a
to
pub.
drink it all.
There are the legend tells of
Definitely
some
tried
books
his
that are-
best.
If I live through this, I'm gonna make a library with booze and notebooks.
That's called a bar.
As you
Knox.
guys are walking through the hallways, I need everybody to give me a perception check.
Legend says that some of the books are actually flasks, but no one's been able to find them so far.
I appreciate it. Smells good.
I win.
You win so
Wait.
far.
My perception's kind of low because I wear sunglasses.
My
indoors.
cat's more perceptive than me.
I wear my sunglasses indoors. All right, Darren, you
right.
win now.
Give me.
Your credit card information. Give it here.
Well, no, don't do that. I gotta look up the DC for something real quick.
6354.
Okay. No, keep going. Don't get shy now.
My security code is 868.
Hell yeah.
It expires
Okay.
the 32nd of Febtober.
Oh yeah. Did you guys see? I got a dumbass fucking phishing text. On April 20th, I got a phishing text that said that GameStop had accepted a $508 purchase on April 21st. And I just looked at that text and I'm like, well, you're a day early. Also, I don't believe you.
Someone
someone at
probably
work.
generated overseas.
Probably.
Yes, someone at work taped everyone's mice to their desk, but like I use a trackball mouse, so I got them. I am too smart, and they are too dumb.
I would take that ball out of your mouse all the time just to mess with you.
I don't. Yeah, I'm glad I don't work with you for that reason. Stop.
No, I would just find things to replace the trackball with and see if you noticed.
Because I have done that where I've taped the bottom of the. Because one of my old jobs,
Yeah,
it was like that. We still had trackball mice, and I would take them out
yeah,
and see how long it would take my coworker to figure it out.
yeah.
All right. So, I also need Sem to make a will save.
I need you, Sam.
Really?
Yes.
You saw what you shouldn't have.
God.
You saw some people fucking in the porn section. You saw some gooners.
All right. So, the bad news is that you didn't pass the will save. The good news is that you are the first person to notice this small shimmer in the corner of the room.
I swear to God, if this is a wisp that's immune to magic.
No. You
It's a
actually
nickel.
recognize what this is because this is something that you have created before as well. This is what is called a sensor. And this means that someone, not naming any names, is scrying on you at the moment.
It's me, guys.
Man, this person must be awfully sensitive. No, wait, I can do better. Sem sees someone with a black bar over their eyes.
Does Sem know how to? Does Sem know what to do in this situation?
Yeah, you've used scrying before. So...
And crying.
Does Habhab know dispel magic?
I have it. I don't know if it's worth. I don't know if it's worth it to use on this though. But
Yeah.
people. 'cause
Yeah, we might need that
We're not
later.
going to be in this room to. Yeah, I have multiple
Can we just
dispels
cover up?
prepped, but
Sem will just say we're being watched.
yeah.
I still adore Habhab's scrying tool.
The
Scrying.
The scrying
The
sign.
The scrying. I love it.
Yeah.
Scryingstein.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Very
he's
good
a,
contribution, Thomas. To the
he's a devotee of
campaign.
Caden Kylian. It would make sense that his
Yep.
tool is a thinking tool.
Okay.
Right.
So good.
are you guys just going to head through? As
Well, can I want to cast 2 spells. Shadow,
Hey, who's pulling
Guardian
Pokemon
mode,
cards? Get out of here.
and can I
How long do those
Detect
last?
Magic?
detect magic?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Guardian
gonna
mode lasts 10 minutes, but
yeah, that'll take a couple of
rounds to
Yeah,
try
a
to
couple of
figure
rounds.
something out. Do
um
I see any
how-
auras besides?
other than so yeah, you take it takes a few more seconds. I think 3 rounds is how long it would take. But you eventually do manage to notice the scrying sensor as well.
Okay. Is there any other schools of magic next, like in the auras around it, or is it just the one of divination? Is that kind of what I'm seeing more? or less?
Yes, it is only
Okay.
the divination school that you are seeing.
Can I
Okay.
spray paint the camera?
I don't think so.
Abs would be not the person to ask because it is from a
I don't know how
prohibited
scrying works.
school.
Or the sensor is because you just throw like a smoke bomb.
Just move
you
past it.
technically could.
We
yes.
know it can't move. Sam and Habs
Yeah.
would know that it can't move.
Smoke bomb only lasts for like 10 seconds. though,
assuming
if that.
I don't know if it'll make a difference.
I mean, they see us already, which is the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna move to
I don't
the
think there's
back
anything
of the
to
party.
lose.
You want to move
What
to the
is-
back,
so-
or do you want to send up front?
One of the big dudes.
Some would confer with
uh,
all the magic people
hey,
here,
William.
so
Yeah.
Mrohy.
the
I know a spell.
yeah, put the meat shield in front of him, or in front
Or
of
how
us.
about the rogue?
But all like
I've-
the
I've played
Strong
enough Rainbow
people.
Six Siege. Just shoot the camera.
You can do
Teresa's fine being up front too.
Can I disable
love how, like-
scry? I don't think I can do that.
No, you can't disable scry. Like
It's not a device.
they're just
Yeah.
watching us and that's
Accurately.
the way it is. It's fine.
Scry disabled.
How much time am I anticipating like between walking and getting to our destination at this point? 'Cause I've got
really
spells, too.
depends.
All right, I'll hold off on my buffs for now. Just for a little bit longer. I got a 7,
Okay.
Well, 8-minute spell I can cast.
Okay. Well, yeah. So you guys are just
Protection from
heading
evil.
straight there.
Yes,
I want to
sir.
know what the NPCs think.
Do you hear
Um,
anything in this room?
Like, some would confer with the witch, with the
like,
paladin, with the wizard.
are you saying is there anything worth stealing in this room?
What?
No, I just said, do we hear anything in the
Oh,
room?
I thought you
is it
said. I just heard. Is there anything in this room?
No, do we hear anything in this room?
There
No,
are
not
many things in this
particularly.
What's out the windows?
city.
Well, I guess you probably would hear like you can see the troops moving along like the walls and whatnot. So there's a little bit of that, but like as far as like ambient noise, like non sort of ambient noise that you aren't used to, there's not a whole lot going on in here. So any like as you guys like this is just as you guys are like told about the sensor and everything. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do? Anything that you'd like to prepare before you set off?
Just have Guardian Moat out, and that's all Habs will do.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Okay, so you guys decide that you are going to head out. This sensor is watching you. It knows where you are. You guys kind of like start moving forward as a party.
Aewen flashes.
Then we all flash it at once.
I was about to say Aewen flashes a brilliant smile and
not the flashing.
Can we take this opportunity to flash mob and do like the Macarena or something?
You can if you want to take the extra time.
Have cast buff spells. We can do Macarena after.
Okay. So you guys are like, you guys kind of like confer a little bit. You're like, well, it's not really
You're
doing.
late now.
However, as you guys decide that you are going to move off,
It's just standing there menacingly.
It happens.
feel something in the air.
I can feel
Good
it
night.
coming in the air tonight.
I
I've been
was
waiting
just
for this
listening to
moment
that
all my life.
song on my way back.
It feels like
home
we've been
from
waiting for this
Mrohy.
moment.
All my life.
All our lives.
Just literally listening to that song like a half hour ago.
Oh,
Damn
funny.
good song.
Now it's stuck in your head, Nathan. Ha!
Yeah. Hey, I like
So
Phil.
here's
That's
the-
fine. That's fine by me.
You guys feel a disturbance in the air as
As if thousands of voices were suddenly silent.
no, as
And then
you've
we're
actually
suddenly
felt
silent.
this before. You feel a rift in the what's the word I'm
Time.
looking for?
You feel a rift being
Time
torn
stream?
into reality.
you feel essentially, you feel a planar rift open up.
There's
Oh.
something in the air. Something.
Are there any of those time people? Well, there was like a time construct of what? Well, this was years ago now, but they were trying.
And into the hallway,
Uh-oh.
Are we fighting him? Oh God.
No. Don't. Okay, I was about to say, please not the fucking
Double
cop from the
tiger.
Gnome Island.
Triple tiger.
So
No.
scary.
No, RoboCop.
Quadruple tiger.
Four of
Alive.
them.
Oh, sh-
Dead or alive.
Yeah,
you're
here's the
coming with
thing.
me.
I don't even know what's going to show up in these encounters. It is entirely random. I set up a randomizer, and you guys rolled bad for this one.
What do you mean, you guys? You rolled the dice, my dude.
As Shane is setting the dice down on the number he wants.
No, actually.
Oh, no, tigers!
So here's the thing. There's a lot of different things that can be.
Let's roll a d4. Oh, 4!
There's a lot of things that can be summoned here.
Mogu to me.
I had
Shane,
to do
no
a lot of
Knox in it,
work to find all of the different summons that could end up being summoned.
And what elements are they made of, Shane?
So there's a site out there that lets you create wheels that you can roll,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
that you can spin.
Yep.
So
Yeah, but
I
why
have
4 of them?
Yeah, the
Because
number.
he accidentally set his dice down on on 4.
Yeah, the number is randomized too.
RNGesus does not want us to succeed.
All right, let's ricka roll.
But
So,
Oh,
I
we're gonna be half dead by the time we get to the bee bag.
what are these tigers?
We should,
what are they?
we should
Unless you
keep these
just
alive. Tigers are in danger.
bomb the fuck out of them.
They're summoned creatures. What are they made out
Blow
of?
'em up.
Over 100 character
What
levels.
they
between us.
appear wispy. Their outlines appear
Air.
somewhat translucent.
Oh, good. Magic doesn't affect them. They're wisps. It sucks to suck, Aaron.
No,
Wisp
they're
tigers.
not
Wisp
wisp.
tigers. Wisp tigers.
They are aerial.
The mermaid?
The font?
I prefer Times New Roman tigers personally.
Futura.
I like my tigers and wingdings. Thank you very much.
Or Helvetica. I'll settle with Helvetica.
I could do with a Comic Sans tiger personally, just for the relief.
Oh no, that's too
One of my-
silly.
One of my coworkers
Futura or
for their
Helvetica.
office,
You can't get me to do anything else.
they had their name and wingdings on the door for their office. Isn't that funny? You know,
Wingdings
with the
over
name,
Comic
title.
Sans.
Yeah. Oh right. Pretty-
So let's go ahead. Oh wait, sorry. I forgot. I have to create the encounter before.
Yeah.
Anyone
Look like they would
can
take them.
roll initiative.
Yep.
Roll.
Rolling initiative.
Roll the
Can I roll,
dice.
can I roll perception for initiative?
Holy crap.
No,
That's one of my best.
Damn it.
we don't do that here.
Can I roll a fly check for initiative?
We don't do that here. God,
better roll?
there's a lot of people in.
Can I
Yep.
Yeah,
roll
it's
a better
kinda
roll
rough.
for initiative?
I mean, to handle that many high level NPCs at one time is, I mean, that's rough. I mean, I guess we kind of did that to you last game by not. by sending,
The fact that it's all automated
animal
helps
handling?
a shit ton.
I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. There's probably only a few of them that are really complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Doing that
Sorry.
in
Yeah,
actual pen and
clerics.
paper would have been pretty brutal.
I'm not gonna lie. Air Tiger really sounds like a hair rock band.
All right.
Maybe I'm thinking of
Air
Def Leppard.
Tigers weak against.
Oh, good. I get to go basically last.
Well,
You say Def
Oh, we
Leppard,
could
but
roll
I say
now,
Blind
right?
Tiger.
I think so. I think Sheila being first is going to turn to the group and say,
Wait, did
Ta-
I? I don't think I rolled.
"Oh, did you not roll?
I'm sorry, I was
Where did Knox
being
go?
stupid.
Go ahead
Give me a sec.
and roll initiative real quick."
I just love the
sorry about
image
that.
saw of you going.
no,
I
no,
say
you're fine.
Blind Tiger, and then you're.
Oh man,
There we go.
Flash.
spellcasters are
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Shane. I rolled a 2.
no. Not okay. Well, our arcane spellcasters are both.
good spellcasters.
Oh no. I think Sheila being the first one up is like, we have discussed time is of the essence. If you would like, we can stay behind and take care of this, and you can simply try and get there by yourselves, or we can.
Locking the door.
We will
try.
We can send someone to try and take their attention, and hopefully we can get everyone through. But it is your choice. We are
This is
We are happy
basically the suicide mission in Mass Effect 2, right?
happy
you
to
send-
fight.
You send your party members to do a thing, and depending on
happy
their
to fight,
loyalty and
so we
skill
can-
and level.
We can
I like number 2.
kinda. Yeah, I mean, they're offering to help you to get you guys there quick. if you guys want, you can leave a couple of people behind, and
they're offering us
move forward quickly.
Is the door behind them though, like as depicted, or is it like is the map not fully?
Yeah, I think this one ended up being a little bit weirdly sized, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Shane's like, you know how hard it is to balance an encounter with 12 people.
It really is.
Please split up.
Yeah,
the
all
party.
good.
No,
I'll say we take you up on that.
No, I actually did. This is a choice that I wanted to give to you guys. Do you guys
He's
want
offering us
to
skip this encounter
want to get there quickly, or do you want the help? It's up to you. Or do you guys want to take the fight,
help at the end of the
take
day,
extra time, and
We haven't been affected by the tree magic in here, right, Shane?
What does our
Since,
NPC face say we do?
you guys haven't, but you also don't know what's going on outside. You don't know whether or
That's
not
true.
you don't know whether or not the tree magic has
It's getting worse out
that
there.
trigger or is getting worse out.
What does Teresa think we should do?
Teresa, I think, is just like,
Yeah, what Sheila said.
it's up to you. I'm willing to leave some of my compatriots behind. I fully believe in their abilities. You know more about the fight that we're heading into than I do.
William, you waited so long for this. You want to book up some tigers?
I was hoping you'd say me.
Oh, you know what'd be cool?
Except he's
If we let William and Mrohy fight him.
We could leave William and Mrohy behind.
Yeah.
The compromise, maybe.
Our two Hulks.
Yep. I was kind of hoping that Eli would come back for maybe like the final thing, but maybe leaving Mrohy here is a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even if Eli comes back for the
He's kinda
final
slow.
thing, then, we're there. They
Yeah.
can just meet back up with us later.
Yeah.
Just a hand wave. He caught up.
Shows up covered in tiger blood.
Exposition, story dump. Maury's here.
Man, I gotta take a real story dump.
I mean, it's
Are you guys willing to leave Mrohy and William here to deal with the tigers?
Yeah.
I feel like William could take the tigers on his own.
Well, I think the issue is though we can't even get around. I think a lot of us, well, maybe the weaker people like Habs would have a hard time getting around.
William
the tigers,
and
so.
so with
What about
that,
William and Seamus?
both William and Mrohy
It is fine.
come to the front of the group. They look at each other, fucking do like
The predator
quick
handshake.
fist bump against each
Mhm.
other, and they just fucking take off into the tigers. Mrohy,
Mrohy gets
I
big
am-
while he does it.
I was
Bill.
going to say, I am sure Mrohy would.
And biggin.
Also, I think William would stop by over here, and Sheila would also give him a quick little tap.
And Sheila says, "Take care, my love." And Knox's heart breaks.
Yeah. Didn't see that
That
coming.
bitch dies in battle.
William.
Double big bros.
Now how are we gonna get by?
These two just absolutely bowl over the tigers and are like pinning them up against the wall, like giving you
Demanding
guys enough room
Big
to
deal.
make you like underneath their feet.
Oh, that's
Pinning the
so
tigers to the
cool.
wall, demanding their tiger lunch money.
Yes, you
I'm
guys.
glad we went this route.
Yeah, like they are in there. Like you guys watch as each one of them has basically got like a tiger by the throat, as like they are just getting clawed to the face and are just like trying to hold these tigers up against the wall long enough for you guys to get through. Like they are just wrestling back and forth with these things, getting scratched all to hell. William is bleeding profusely and is just absolutely laughing the entire time. He's like, "Oh, this is what I was looking for!" Just like you watch him as he's like taking each one of the tigers and just like bashing them up against the wall, just absolutely having the time of his life. And Mrohy's kind of like looking over his shoulder like, shit, I can't let this guy show me up. So he like takes the tigers and just like is like smashing their heads together, taking their fucking claws, and he's just, quit clawing yourself, quit clawing yourself.
What a missed opportunity to not catch a tiger by its tail. Oh well. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go.
All right, you guys make it through the first map here.
We've
go ahead and
we've
end that
successfully
combat.
We successfully solved your tiger puzzle, Shane.
You did successfully solve my tiger puzzle.
We sent the big boys.
What a puzzle it is. He rolled a bunch of random stuff.
You guys make your way out. Like, you guys just fucking, like, book it through there out into the next hallway.
I mean, the funny thing is, Aewen's
Another one.
like feet line would actually have allowed her to just run through these tigers for fun, just rolling acrobatics checks. Plus, if any of them had performed AOPS, she could have returned the favor.
Yes. Swashbucklers is pretty cool.
I need to do that more often. Just bait out attacks so I can swing back.
You guys go
You could.
Seems
into
like a good way to just catch a
the
lot of hits
next
for no
hallway.
reason.
You guys run down the hallway a little bit. You make it into like this big hallway with some fancy stained glass portraits coming in, and you see that sensor. Sam is able to see the sensor again just pop up. You know that they've got a bead on you again.
Aewen thinks the
I do an
stained glass
appraisal
windows are
check.
I got
tacky.
another
of
will
the-
save.
No. I'm just gonna say, since he got you on the first one, like, at this point he's just sort of like moving it about. What are you appraising here?
The stained glass window.
I was gonna say it's absolutely the window.
They're very
How-
finely crafted, depicting
They're stupid expensive.
so
Even
here's the
today,
thing.
I want
You
to say.
More than
actually,
$1, that's for sure.
give me a give me
Turns out it's
a
just
knowledge arcana check.
Oh,
decorative.
interesting.
decorative vinyl film over regular plate glass.
Oh.
Aewen, I rolled knowledge nobility. Aewen thinks the windows look tacky as hell.
So these are actually stained glass windows depicting the
Snop check.
Aramont family. And you
Huh?
notice that hidden within the iconography in the stained glass windows, there is actually a lot of like allusions toward necromantic magic. Like, it's not something a layman would pick up on, but like you're seeing like, oh yeah, these are like different sigils. Here's like an allusion to
Here's a 6 in this pane. Here's a 6 in this
I wanna
pane. Here's a
say-
6 in this pane.
is it
Mark of the Beast.
Norgorber, who is the god
One of them. Yeah.
of the deity of undead or whatever.
That goober
He's one of
Norgorber.
them. Yeah, he's one of the bigger ones. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you see like, or no, Urgathoa, that's one. Like, yeah, you see like there's
Yeah.
some moth iconography in there and some other stuff, and you're like, maybe should have recognized that this family was a little fucked up before. Well, live and learn.
Don't make that
so
god
they're
mad or hell
Urgathoa
erupt.
worshippers, huh? I didn't even think about that. Makes
Or
sense.
unlive and learn. Unlife and learn something. Okay, I take a note of how nice it is.
Death.
Don't make that god angry, or else they'll erupt. Urgathoa.
Joker's bad. You should feel bad.
Yeah, that one kind of really fell
All
flat.
right,
I thought that was
let's
clever.
see what you guys are facing in this corridor.
We're facing the other door, Shane.
Like the Price is Right with the shit behind the door, but it's
It's three rabbits.
assholes.
If I can
assholes
guess the
behind
You know, if
exact
it's
thing-
random,
Yes.
I like
watch it before
randomness.
tigers again. God damn it.
I was saying, if I can guess the exact thing, I get to go into the showcase.
Um,
right?
There's one
Not
white
gonna be
rabbit.
tigers.
There's one white rabbit down the corridor, and there's some guy in a horned helmet saying, "That's no ordinary rabbit." Big gnashing pointy teeth.
Hey, Vorpal rabbits are a thing.
Yes, they have lots of stat blocks for that rabbit. I'm pretty sure.
There you go. That rabbit goes snicker snack and your head is gone.
Oh man, I could go
So,
for a
I
Snickers
saw one that
snack.
was like a CR9 or something for that rabbit, which is nuts for a.
I mean, it took out most of
What
King
if we
Arthur's
taunt it
round
and it'll
table.
become so cross it will make a mistake?
Shane's trying to find
But
tokens.
it's- we got a.
I
Deity
do
accidentally.
already have the tokens.
What?
Just not 25 of them.
What is your name?
No.
What is your quest?
I don't think I've ever seen a stat block for Tim the Summoner though, which is maybe it exists, but
What
I am
is the capital of Anastasia?
Tim.
Oh,
Cyclops!
what exactly?
Well, better
Three
Cyclops than Hecatonchus.
Cyclopses show up.
What are they made of?
These ones do not look like they have any sort of elemental aspect to them, though.
Oh, they're flesh elementals.
They're of the flesh dimension.
A flesh Cyclops
Ooh.
screams at flesh Cyclops' house. Is his house made of him, or is he made of house? He screams, for he does not know.
Zoom in on these
The
guys
Cyclopses look at you and they're like,
Haha, no depth perception.
It seems like his little table of creatures is all scary things.
not all of
Imagine
them.
that.
I just happened to roll really high on the stuff the last couple of
watch it.
times.
in the
Maybe
next
you
room
should
we get
have.
treat.
Maybe you should have weighted
or
these
something.
spinners to be like only a little. Instead of them being all equal sections, you should make the stuff that's really hard like slightly smaller.
It's a bit late now.
No, like the I roll for I roll on like the level it's going to be, and then I'll based on that I
Level.
roll
On a
the
D100.
number. No, not on a D100.
Yeah, on a D100, and they're like, oh, these guys, this is level 88.
Hey, it could have been 4 of these things.
It's true.
Are we rolling for initiative again?
So now that you guys know what the deal is, do you guys want to stay and fight, or
we want to spend assistance.
you guys want to
to get
spend
through.
allies? You would. This is another one where you have to leave 2 people here.
This would be a tough one to leave 2 people for.
I think
What allies? What
Dex-
2
I think
allies could
Dexterous
take
boys
these
would be
guys?
good. I think
Seamus is like, oh, these things had never hit me. It's fine.
Monk and the rogue of the other group.
Yeah, Monk in the road.
Better Cyclopses than Hecatoncheires.
Peter's like, ugh.
you're a hecatankerous bastard.
Heckin' chonk cherries.
It's not exactly what it's not my favorite thing to fight, but I do suppose I could maybe do some damage to these things.
What is your favorite thing to fight?
Hold on though,
Oh,
level 3.
I'm pretty good at fighting, regular people and whatnot. Mostly what I came up doing here in a city, not used to big fuck off monsters and whatnot, but it needs master, I guess.
You get used to it.
Is that
Okay.
what we want to do, guys, or are we going to fight them?
Here's the thing. Level 3, we're gonna get more of these guys, right? Then we'll have Teresa and 2 spellcasters, witch and cleric. We can't leave a witch and a cleric like all by themselves. I don't know. I feel maybe you should do a
think
martial
she's
and a
a-
spellcaster.
She's a
this time.
paladin, isn't she?
Well, yeah, she is. But still as a cleric and a witch.
You can't make me leave Sheila behind anyway, so
If she's in your pocket.
Wait, the dagger or the woman?
Both.
Yes.
Yeah.
You left Sheila stabbed into a man's hand.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I didn't leave
You
it
do
stabbed
have
in
to
his
use
10
hand.
plus in
He
3 of
left
them.
with it stabbed in
I
his
think if we
hands.
just
I got it back.
focus our attacks, then they'll. I can't imagine they'll go down or it'll take very long for them to go down.
It might be best to save as much of our party as we can for the end.
Yeah, that's true.
It's up to you guys. Are we rolling initiative? You tell me.
I'd say
I would
yes.
assume that the guys that we leave behind would join us late in the battle,
Hopefully.
but it could be that was Mrohy's end. Who knows?
I don't think he'll kill Mrohy. If Eli comes back, I don't think he's gonna be like,
Yeah,
Mrohy-
I mean, he is
Alright.
kind of a
Off
hero.
screen.
Sounds like we're
Yeah.
rolling initiative.
Yeah.
let's do it.
Okay.
Mrohy dies off screen. What a shame. Ripping pasta, my dude.
You son of a bitch!
I've been like Knox lately. We're both like Knox today.
Hey,
Nah,
I
you
rolled
got a good
really
roll
on the
last
initiative
round.
we didn't do.
I did. I actually kind of like
Oh,
going
no.
towards the end.
Oh, what is that? I rolled a natural 1.
Are the Cyclops is gonna best us?
What was my roll?
Oh.
That was bad.
Well, after all this time, this is what Feralwood comes to.
1, 5. No one rolled over a 5.
That's funny.
After all this time, this is
Despite
the end.
knowing
Now,
these guys
boys.
are coming, we roll terribly for initiative.
Where you go, I go.
I think that's everybody.
Yeah, can we add 10 to our initiative because we knew what was gonna happen?
No.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Can we add 10 to our initiative because you're a cool
Oh, wait, nope.
guy, Shane?
No, I'm not that cool.
All right, cool guy status revoked. You heard it here first, folks.
Never gonna kiss him on the mouth.
Why
again.
are there ramps here?
Again?
Why wouldn't there be? For it's handicap accessible. That's why.
For all the handy-capable ogres.
For all the
All
forklift
right.
certified
We
people.
begin combat.
Paraplegic
Um,
Cyclops. There's a band name.
So,
Screen went all gray. Is that? Do I just need a refresh or something?
I think you need a refresh.
Probably.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
How do you spell paraplegic?
um, so, hey, Justin, what's considered medium range?
Medium
60
range?
feet?
60 feet, I think.
60 feet?
They're within range. Throw boulders or whatever bullshit
Nope.
they have.
There's spell.
So Kayla looks at Teresa and she's like,
oh.
well, actually, no, she can't see Knox, so she's not able to do it. With him, you see that Kayla says, like, you see that she says a quick prayer, and sort of like a weird tether of light extends out to everyone in the party that is visible at the moment.
Ah,
Oh.
I think
You guys
Nathan
did that,
knows
guys.
what this is.
I think I know what it is. Yeah.
Life link?
Habs would know.
But that is going to be her turn. I can't believe fucking literally everyone.
Where's the initiative order?
Where is the
You have
initiative
to-
order?
You have to hit your carousel again.
Oh, there
There's
we
a
go.
carousel button.
If we
God
have
damn
more
it!
than
How
one
is it all
combat
of my characters ended up being the first ones to go? Jesus Christ!
because none of us
Yeah.
rolled over a
Initiative-
5.
initiative.
You must have been busy clicking buttons, Shane, but
Oh.
none of us rolled over a 5.
Okay, these other dudes are
Getting the
slow
bad
AF.
rolls out of the way. We're just getting
Yeah,
the
I'd
bad
rather
rolls out
roll
of the way.
I'd rather roll a 1 on
I mean,
a,
you just run past them, too.
That is always an option.
I think they could fit through the door, though. Can they fit through that doorway?
They can fit through the door.
Make Mrohy and William fight him when they come through.
Oh no!
William would be into it.
If he's
They're
alive.
like, oh, that was a tough battle. I'm glad we made it through. They walked through. There's just 3 Cyclops.
Let's go join our friend. Oh, fuck.
They could also run by.
Or maybe they can become Cyclops friends.
Ain't nobody running Maury's family, so.
Because they're all large, you know. They all can, you know, bond over that.
Nuke this
over
one.
largeness.
It goes
Maury
next in the initiative order.
Maury
You have 3
trundles
turns to
that
kill
all
it.
of them. Just nuke all of them. Waboosh, they don't have good reflex saves, I bet.
I mean, Shane is a god. He could just wave his hand and they cease to exist.
Well, that is true, yes. But that's not what I would do, because that's fucking boring.
I don't know, rule of cool. That's pretty
some-
cool.
That's some Deus Ex Machina shit.
Thomas, I don't think your cheap tricks are gonna be working.
Boy,
take me for a conjurer, cheap
she's
tricks.
Not super great at.
I can't imagine they have a very high will save either. Cyclops are pretty dumb.
Oh yeah. You know what? She'll just do a hex.
Aw, hex.
Uber Leet Hex.
Yes.
Sheila just goes, I'm in.
Not hacks, you fucking dork.
It's kind of what it is. You're just doing it with magic in their brain.
You're just
All of a
hacking
sudden, early
meat.
2000s techno rock starts just.
We just see Kung Fury as like a faded shadow in the background.
I can
Turns
hack
out
a
she's
guitar.
like all decked out
Power
like
Man
in Matrix
5000.
stuff. Yeah. She's got the Matrix garb on the whole
Nice.
time. We didn't notice.
She is going to try and cast. Wait, why is she over here now? I don't know
They
why I
moved
did
her.
that.
I don't
She's going
know.
to try and cast Hex Tomb on the middle one, so he needs to make a fortitude.
No,
save.
this one.
Oh, 'cause he's the next one to go.
Yeah.
Well, she wouldn't know which one is in the initiative order.
Yeah.
You're telling me she's
Yes, she
brain
would.
hacking and doesn't know
That one looks
carousel?
way more ready to fight than the other ones.
So this thing rolls
This one's like
a
taking a step forward. I
fortitude
mean, come on.
save.
The other guys aren't even looking.
Right.
Can't tell where they're
Oh,
looking. They
it
only got
rolls-
one eye.
Bad, really, really bad.
Sucks for it.
So it takes 3d8 points of cold damage, and it is now paralyzed and unconscious, as it
Oh.
is.
Yeah.
Does it disappear then?
We can coup de grace it.
It is now.
Are they summoned?
It is now entombed in ice.
Just instantly froze that one. All right, sick, nice.
Good deal.
That is.
Yeah,
Some hates.
witches. There's a reason that a lot of DMs fucking hate witches.
They're considered stronger, aren't they, Shane? Like, I want to say they're kind of like a stronger class.
Yeah.
They're a stronger class. Hex is really good.
Really, really good.
But like the other thing is that like witches can just do so much shit that will like absolutely just
Immobilize you. Yeah.
They're
fuck up
your turn.
the like
Yeah.
entirely fuck up the encounter that you have planned.
they're
So-
the
Okay, I don't like the hearts.
There's
We'll
gotta be
go
a nice
with.
one, right?
There's not an unconscious one, unfortunately.
That
We'll go
ogre
stun.
fell in
There
love
we
with
go.
Sheila.
So yeah, Sheila entombs one of them in ice.
they're the best control class.
They're definitely the best control class.
Witches
Pretty
just
good,
turn
yeah.
off in combat for fun.
Peter, you see Peter flicks a wand out of his wrist.
Look at
He
her wrist.
Casts from it, which means he needs to do a UMD check real quick, which...
It's a wand of magic missile.
No, it's not that. Yeah, that's
It's a
more
wand
than
of.
fine.
It's a wand of delete Cyclops.
As
If he
a...
stole my thing, I'm killing him right here.
No! You see a floating knife.
Magic
Like a floating knife of like darkness just form as it as he moves up. He unfortunately is not going to be able to make it all the way there, but he will move up to meet the enemy up here.
So it's just floating in the air.
Yeah, it seems like it's just kind of following him around.
Oh, it's a friendly knife.
And now Seamus gets to go absolutely bugfuck nuts.
Isn't Seamus drunk? What can he do?
You actually watch as Seamus fucking grabs the gourd on his hip and like takes a nice big sip of it in just like the quickest pull you've ever seen, and you can smell the alcohol coming off of it from where you are. It is a harrowing thing to watch.
And then
He's
he
drinking
million-dollar
hair-
babies himself on the table or on the cheese the steps.
He's drinking heroin?
No, it's
Yes.
like. Do you remember that one guy that could drink water?
Most guys can drink water, Aaron.
I
guy
should have figured it out.
No, he was in a Discord. He was in one of our Discords like a couple years ago, and he could drink a 16-ounce water in like less than a second.
Yeah, because you relax your throat muscles and pour it down your throat instead of actually drinking. I can do that.
No.
Yeah,
It's not good.
yeah. I know all about relaxing my throat muscles. You know,
I
because
know
of all
you
the blowjobs I do.
I know.
Um.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I was there.
So he is
The
going
old
to.
glory hole.
I knew I'd find you.
The old GD glory hole.
Richard.
So he's going to make a charge and make a full attack action with flurry of blows.
He's gonna charge and take out a credit card.
Furry of blows. Furry.
Is he a furry? Is Seamus a furry, Shane?
What?
Executive decision right now, is Seamus a furry?
Seamus is not a furry. Why would Seamus be a furry?
Since he's a fighter, you know, they call him Sonic Fox.
Wow.
Oh man, look, it's Sonic Shoe.
You
Look at him
can't
go.
stand there, Sem.
What?
That's what
Can't
Knox
stand
said.
where you're standing. I'm right there.
And only manages to
Did I move there?
once,
How did
unfortunately.
Sun get there?
But he does do a fair chunk of damage. Ouch, this thing says.
A totally normal Steven voice. What is a Steven voice, you ask? Think of a totally normal voice. That's a Steven voice.
Now, it's this thing's turn. And he's going to swing back at Seamus, because he was not a huge fan of the thing that just happened.
That Cyclops must like clubbing. No wait, must like raves, because he's about to go clubbing. Ah, I fucked up my joke! Shit!
Okay. He would have applied that. God, good luck actually hitting him, my guy. I'm pulling for you on this one.
Nat 20. Seamus dies.
He gets really
One-shotted.
close, but does not manage to hit Seamus.
Seamus died the way he lived. Drunk as a fucking skunk.
Because Actually. You can spend a key. All you have to do is spend a key point to increase your AC bonus, right?
Oh shit! I haven't
I've
played a
never
monk
played a
in so
monk.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asking Justin.
Yep.
Because I know that he's played a monk before.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he definitely would have spent the key point on that, and it's a good thing he did, because this thing would have actually hit him if it weren't for the extra AC. So, god damn it! Fuck! How is it all of them? I'm sorry, guys. This is not what I was going for. I did not plan on playing this game entirely by myself.
You could have given us plus 10, like I said.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not what I was going for.
He's like, oh no, it's the consequences of my own decisions.
Well, fucking roll better. God damn.
We're trying. Shit.
Tell the computer to be more random. Because it's not.
It's gonna start shouting waffles and RAR XD. Don't tell a computer to be random.
Holds up Spork. Lol, so random. Doom.
Okay. Shit. What is she gonna do here?
Hey, what you gonna do now? Hey, what you
I think she's just gonna move 40 because that's about as fast as she can move, unfortunately.
Clank, clink, clank, clink, clink, clank.
Yep. Knox, it's your turn.
It's Knox.
No.
Your turn.
Ooh, actually, I know what she's going to do.
Gasp! Time.
No,
it reversed.
she's gonna save that for later.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, clank, 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 clank.
I don't know. I moved my character already, so my turn's done. Wait, I can move twice, can't I?
Yeah, you can double move.
Double move.
Give me.
Double move, and it makes me feel fine.
I'm gonna say since you're sneaking and you can't move your full, technically you're not supposed to be able to move your full. You can move
But I can.
55.
Who's got a thing that lets him do that though?
I gotta think that lets me do that. I just do it at a penalty. Instead of a plus 20, it's a plus 30. Or instead of a plus 40, it's a plus 30.
Only plus 20. No, it's a plus 20 if you're moving. Number one.
No,
It's
but
plus
because
40
of my
if
thing,
you're
it's a plus
standing
30.
still.
Because I only take half the penalty.
He's built for it.
He's built for it.
Give me what do you call it? A stealth roll. I don't think that this thing has any fucking
You
is
have
in
to
any
roll a
danger
1.
of
He has to roll a 20.
actually.
Yeah. You're invisible right now, so I mean.
That's only got one eye. Does have 2 ears though. That's
Plus-
in keeping.
20 to 30. So I'm either at 42 or 52.
42.
depending on how
Okay,
you
yeah,
wanna do that.
that's fine. Okay, go ahead and make your second part of the
I
move.
have a feat. Why don't I get my feat?
What feat?
I have unlock for stealth,
Yeah.
and it makes me take half the penalty for movement when I'm doing stealth. So instead of a minus 20, wouldn't it be a minus 10?
Stealth checks for
You have 10 ranks in
penalties for
stealth?
moving quickly are halved,
I have 10
including the
ranks,
ability unlocked to 5 ranks, moving full speed and reaching concealment after creating a distraction.
So yeah, instead of plus 40, it'd be plus 30. Because if it's minus 20, then that would result in minus 10, which would be a plus 30 instead of a plus 40. Ultimately.
Stealth checks for finding or half.
You can move up to
moving
half your
quickly.
normal speed and stealth at no penalty. When moving at speed greater than half but less than your normal speed, you take a -5 penalty. So that's why I was saying less at a speed greater than half but less than your normal speed. That's why I was like, you can move technically 55.
Stealth checks for penalties moving quickly are halved. including the ability.
But you can take -10 and go to the full 60, right?
Yeah. So if you want to
It says-
do the full
it says I can
60,
move full
it would just
speed.
be like a -5. So you would still be at fucking
35.
37 if you wanted to move the full 40 or 60.
Which the end result of that is 59.
No, his total stealth would still be a 37.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Yeah, doesn't see you because you're a fucking ghost on the wind. You're
That's
a
the
fart
point.
in the wind.
He's like a fart in the airport.
And this
why I
one
built the
fucking
character
nat
this way.
1. It doesn't even see fucking Seamus. That's why he missed his attack.
It blinked.
Yeah, which is a big deal when you've only got the one eye.
Half the frame rate.
Blinked. Aww. God damn it! What do I do?
I
Does
can't
that
tell
mean
if you're-
my glasses that can blind people are twice as effective?
Man, I really wish.
Huh.
Are you flirting with me, Cyclops? I can't tell if you're blinking or winking at me.
There we go.
Oh, he's got a little floating knife. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he cast a spell called Twilight Knife.
That's cool.
Are you Team Edward or Team...
I almost took a umbral knife feat where I could summon shadow knives.
That's fucking rad.
Shadow Knives
Yeah.
is my Sonic OC.
What the problem is they are just plain +1 knives. There's nothing else about them, so it's like,
What's the point?
yeah, it's like I have to spend a spell or spend an action to have a knife.
When you could spend an action stabbing with the knife
Draw
you
a
already
knife.
have.
I found it easier just to hide my weapons on me and never have to worry about people taking them.
He's got a stick he can stab you with because the stick is technically a rapier. Speaking of razor sharp wit,
There
Aaron.
aren't any. There
Okay.
aren't any good. Fucking.
Options for you here.
Right. I mean,
It's true.
I guess I could burn like a first level spell. I guess.
there aren't any
Yeah.
good fucking. He's got a good point.
What I was gonna do.
Can't imagine that they would be.
Could always cast
about you?
Spark.
Diplomacy.
To light a fine object on fire.
Oh, I thought
Hey.
Spark was an attack cantrip.
No.
These Cyclopses are pretty fine.
There are basically no attack cantrips in Pathfinder 2e, as far as I know.
mean
In
1E?
1E, there's a couple, but I think they
Or in
might
1E.
mostly be
Like D3s
arcane.
and stuff.
Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast.
and they're as good as in some other systems.
You have any wands?
Do you have
I
a
have heal wands.
Do you have a
Maybe I should
propane
Did the
Yeah,
cannon?
fireball hit all three of them? No, I don't think so.
Do you have a propane
20-foot
cannon?
radius.
We don't want fire on the ice guy.
40-foot diameter. Yeah, the ice thing kind of ruined that plan. I was thinking about doing something like
Maybe I
that.
should give you my wand of magic missile.
I could hit all three of them.
Yeah, but then it'd melt the ice prison thingy.
Yeah, we don't
well,
want that.
or I guess we don't. I guess we don't know. Maybe it would. I don't know.
You can just do some fire bolts. Pew pew.
Pew pew. Bite
So anyway,
I
So
know
anyway,
what
I
I can do.
I started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
turn into a T-Rex.
Who's up
45
next?
more rounds in
It's
this
your turn, dude.
6-round magazine.
And it's Habhab's turn.
Well, Aewen can hit
can
one
do-
with a bow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna cast guidance on Aewen.
All right, not a bad plan, especially because Aewen's a little less dexterous than usual at the moment.
It's a cantrip.
I have seen the light. I am delivered.
All right, are you gonna move at all?
No.
Okay. Then I guess that is your turn. Habs, it is your turn now.
All right. I'm going to move a little bit farther away from those guys, and then I'm going to cast magic missile with my last charge of empowered for my one rod that I have.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Or does empower is empower the one where you do max damage? Or no, that's maximize.
You just take the damage and times it by 1.5 at the end. It's kind of awkward how it works. Yeah. Probably not the best use of the rod. I can never understand what does that end up being with this.
You know, we'll just take the total and time as it times 1.5. 7, 9,
That's what, yeah.
11, 15.
So just so I'd be,
Would be
22 rounded down.
14.
Yeah.
What?
So which one were you targeting? The top one or the bottom one?
The top one with Seamus, and that'll be the end of my turn. And I'll mark the use on my sheet here.
Hey, Aaron, what level of guidance did you cast on me?
That's a cantrip.
You get a +1.
I'm looking in the buffs and it has like a level section. I just want to make sure.
All right, I got guidance from Alabaster.
Gotcha.
All right, and we're gonna use that right away on this this mofo. I'm gonna charge after him
Muckle Flugga.
with my falchion.
Oh, I didn't know you could go that fast.
You can charge.
Yeah, I can charge.
Wait a minute. Charge is -2 to AC, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Seamus got hit earlier.
Too late. You
I
took
forgot
the fingers
I
off the
forgot to
piece.
factor that. Nope.
Damn it,
Nope.
Justin.
Yeah,
Bringing
the
this now.
Cyclops managed to hit him.
All right, falchion, power attack, fury focus on, blah blah blah. Single attack. Pretty good. Critical hit.
Both of those are going to hit.
I'm
Is he flat-footed
Curious.
since he hasn't acted in combat yet?
No, I think you have to have. Oh man,
Just you know,
I thought that was
Pathfinder
a
20.
feat, or I thought that was a feat or something.
I think that's just a general rule. If you haven't acted, you're flat-footed.
Oh god.
Technically
Character
it
that's
is,
not yet
but we
acted during
weren't.
combat is flat-footed, unable to react normally.
Oh.
Okay.
That's horrifying what you've just given into Shane's toolkit, Justin.
Oh, it's I don't know. That's always been a thing. But anyway, if he's flat-footed, do I get sneak attack? Just...
Full frontal sneak attack.
Character
never
does not
saw
get
it
active during
coming.
combat is flat-footed, unable to react normally to... Yeah, I guess so. I guess you would get sneak attack.
I guess the surprise is even an extra.
3
action
points on
range.
top of that 35 to 38, and I'm gonna roll scary stuff here.
Stab him in the front. He'll never see it coming.
Intimidate.
That's cool.
Wait
I
a
love how
second, wait a
Alabaster's
second.
name.
Wait a second.
What?
I crit this guy, meaning he's automatically frightened.
He's scared. He did
I love
just
how
sprint across the room and stab
Alabaster's
him.
a black cat and his name is
Oh,
Alabaster.
if with the successful intimidate.
Is that
Yeah, that's not going to do it,
intentional?
unfortunately.
Fortitude saves.
Warmth.
But
Maybe I want to re-roll that intimidate skill check.
I suppose you can.
Okay, I'll roll that one more time.
I need to have you guys roll more.
Shit.
Nope.
Oh,
The dice demanded
you
it
hate
to be
to see
true.
it. All right,
Bummer.
now it's Aewen's turn.
Do I want to fire more arrows with no bonus, or do I want to move forward and get a bonus on a single arrow?
I would say bonus.
Yeah, I need to go up there anyway. I'll move up here, and I'll take a shot at this naughty lad.
Which one? The one on the top?
Bottom.
Bottom. All right.
Well, should I? No. Well, do I want to kill one and focus on the other? Or do I want to help? I'll help Seamus out actually. And I'm gonna fire a thistle arrow at him. How do I activate guidance? So +1 to attack, right? Let's do this. Take this. Take that. What did?
It's not doing the thing.
Not cooperating too well, huh?
It's not doing the thing.
Oh, that's probably why. It turns out I'm stupid. Nope, I'm not stupid. It's just not. Do I not technically have my bow equipped? Is that the problem? Because I was not do. Why are you not doing the thing? There we go. Consarnate Rasselfrassen. Shit roll.
23 does still hit though.
Oh yeah. And he's got a thistle arrow in him.
Okay, so what does the thistle arrow do?
It does that.
Deal damage as a bleed effect for 1d6. Do you know how much damage they do? Is it just 1 point?
It says deals damage as a bleed effect.
Deal an additional 1 point of damage each round for 1d6 rounds. You want to go ahead and roll a 1d6 for me?
Boop. Flat wrestle.
All right.
Oh well. That's 2 extra damage. Fuck it. Whatever.
So this one, I think he's.
There is a check that you can do to pull thistle arrows out to end the damage, but you take like a burst of damage for it.
Yeah. This one's in range, so I think. And he has a full attack available to him. So I think he's going to hit his friend here.
The guy who's frozen?
Yes. He's like, oh, he's in block of ice. I'll get him out. Arrgh. Or no, wait. Oh, the guy that. Oh, it's the guy that's Frozen's turn. Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was the guy above. Yeah, he doesn't get to do a damn thing. This guy, I think, also wants to help his friend.
That's the
Okay.
the check for removing the thistle arrow chain.
Yeah, 1d3 points of damage as the thorny barbs pull free. Okay.
It seems I
What is this
took
thing?
over the It took over the camera. Sorry about that. Oh, what is that thing?
What is that
Gross.
thing?
Why has this game taken on a mind of its own? What the hell is
Close
going
enough
on?
to pick up this item. What does that mean?
You're not close enough to pick up the item, apparently.
I don't know.
Oh, Major Hex has been added to Sem's inventory. Why? It's not an inventory item.
Oh, was it when I put the rod in her thing earlier?
No.
It fucked things
It's
up?
Don't. No,
also
it got
not in her
added to her
inventory.
features, even though that is not a thing that she do.
Well,
What is going on?
Weird. I don't know. Okay. So this Cyclops
Foundry's
could
got
either
him under
try and
the
get
thumb.
its friend, free its friend, or it could try and attack the guy that just fucking walloped the shit out of him. Alright. I'm gonna roll this one in front of the board.
okay.
Evens, he goes to help his friend. Odds, he attacks,
Me.
yes. He attacks Alabaster specifically.
He hates
He
cats.
attacks Bernie.
Bernie did just hit him real good.
Evens, he is going to try and help out his friend, but in doing so, he is going to run straight into...
I can't go under his legs. I got uncanny dodge.
No, he's not going to be able to do that. I don't know how to resolve this. Him running into you. I don't know if that... would that break invisibility?
Like a trample?
Only
Like a
attacking
trample?
an enemy
Run-
breaks
run
invisibility
through?
according to invisibility.
You can try to run through him.
Yeah, the invisibility would stay up as long as there's no AOPs or whatever from
Or-
Knox.
He can't even bull rush him because he doesn't have the 10 feet of getaway.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, and if he doesn't have like a trample attack or something, it could just be like improvised weapon damage running through Knox. Or
Yeah, I think possibly I'll have
The large
him roll
creature.
to hit
Mhm.
as part of his move action.
Because Knox is really big too, like
Yeah.
medium sized. He's like a really big dude.
Yeah, I'll have him roll to hit as part of his
Hey,
It's-
you
it's you
calling
can
on
attack
that?
action.
It says you can
he's-
move through the square of a willing creature. So if I'm willing to let him go through,
The only thing about that is that he's not going to be able to end the square where he wanted to, which is on top of you.
Oh.
Because he wanted to move here to put himself in range of his friend.
I want
So
it just
that
says
he
you
could
cannot.
try and...
It just says you cannot end your square on an occupied creature. That's all it says.
Yes. Yeah, so he wouldn't be able to end his his turn there, which is where he wants to be, so that he can you know what? We'll say that he trips over you. He rolled an attack to hit you as part of and then he's going to like trip his way over you and kind of be like and move up here. Because I didn't want to penalize him and give fucking Bernie a free opportunity attack. We'll just say he kind of trips his way up here. Because I can see
knows
him
looking
doing
for
that.
it.
It's
Oh,
it's
absolutely!
dangerous.
I know that you're always looking for it.
It's dangerous to leave them Cyclops shoes untied.
Let's see here. Yeah, he's not gonna hit you with his knee. He just kind of like trips over you. He feels something. He's like, oh, stupid thing. I don't like it. Bah!
It's like when you're about to step on your cat, but you kind of like make an ungraceful save to awkward spot.
Yes. And he does the exact amount of damage needed to break this thing out of its ice tomb. However, even after that, this thing is now the ice has 20 hit points. Destroying the ice frees the creature, which is staggered for 1d4 rounds after being released.
Oh.
Yeah, witch as fuck for sure.
Well, does it have hardness though? Did it help it to keep it counting? I don't know the spell, but maybe the hardness.
It just says it has
keep
20 hit points, no hardness.
Okay, I see.
Magic ice.
Magic ice.
Yes. Still different.
I could do with that. I could do with that hex on a glass of
Fucking
lemonade on a hot
rough,
summer day.
buddy. He
Says
has 3 rounds.
If 2 creatures end up in the same square by accident, the GM determines which one is forced out of the square.
Oh, I could have forced you out of the square.
Otherwise, it says you can choose for one of the creatures to fall prone.
So here's my question. Would Knox have taken a step back, like, next to Bernie, as he saw a giant fucking meat log coming towards him?
I think I wouldn't let the thing step on me, for sure.
Okay.
So I'd probably just step back. I mean, you can still do whatever you're going to do and all that.
Yeah, so, well, that's where he was looking to move anyways. So we will, we'll call that, how it's gonna do.
I'm almost certain I dislike the term meat log.
That's basically, it's a giant log made out of fucking flesh and bone.
Would Knox have made a
Still won't-
noise as you,
It says-
relocated
It
yourself?
says you can force it out, or if the creature remains in the square, one of the creatures has to fall prone to occupy. Because you can occupy the square of a prone creature.
Gotcha.
Do a dirty trick. Knock him over. Tabletop that ogre.
Not, okay, here's the thing.
the guy
if-
comes towards him, Knox just bends over.
If it weren't the
Prick.
fact that it was Knox and he were just an absolute fucking coiled spring of dexterity, I might not let them do it. Like, if this was fucking Mrohy, I might have him be knocked prone. But, like, yeah. Like I said, Knox is fucking one of the more dexterous characters in the game at the moment. So I think he would be...
He's absolutely whack with dexterity.
Yeah, he's actually absolutely whack with dexterity.
That's what I stacked. So
Yep.
dumped wisdom and intelligence.
So that's his... He took a... Ooh, you know what? He only took a 5-foot step and did 1 attack.
No, he was against the wall before.
No, but technically he only stepped 5
because of his
foot.
10-foot reach. Because of his 10-foot reach.
Yeah, 10-foot
Yeah.
reach. Which means that he's able to do that and also make an attack against the guy who fucking whacked the absolute shit out of him.
No. We're going back. He stumbled over Knox.
He's not gonna do very well at that, though. Alright, so that is his turn. Who has taken at least 5 points of damage this round?
Seamus.
Seamus has. So he is healed for 5 points.
Wait, when did Habs get hurt? How did Habs lose a single hit point?
And
Oh, I'm down 10 for some reason. Do I get healed too?
Maybe it's from the last combat or something?
I
he
do
got
believe
hurt,
it's from the
though.
last combat, and you only get healed if you take damage in this combat.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Unfortunately. She's gonna move a little bit closer to make sure that she's in range of everybody. What has she got going here? She's got a lot of spells that she can use. Oh boy. Base attack bonus plus your keys back. Maybe she'll try helping. Seamus is looking pretty lonely over here, and he got hit, so I think she's gonna try and help him out real quick. She is going to send some chains over to this guy to try and trip him up a little bit. Will partial. Target must attempt a will save. If you fail to save, the creature is shaken for 1d. Okay, so she needs to make a combat maneuver check with her base attack bonus plus her wisdom. It looks, or no, wait, not wisdom. Boop. Yeah. Okay. This thing is prone as it gets hit, and now it needs to make a will save. Or be shaken.
Not stirred.
And unfortunately, he fucking nat 20s it. But he is prone.
Yeah, he's prone to being a big nerd.
I think Sheila says fuck it. Second verse, same as the first. She's gonna target the guy down. You know what? Well, that one's already prone.
Second verse, same as the first. A little bit faster, a little bit worse.
I
for you.
think she might. Oh man. We'll do the same thing again. Odds, she goes for the top one. Even, she goes for the bottom one. We'll make it a public roll. She's going for the bottom one.
All right.
Oh, that was supposed to be okay. Okay. So she's going to try and freeze the absolute shit out of this guy again. Which means that it needs to make a fortitude save.
These guys are crazy fort, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, this one does actually make it. It does still take 3d8 points of damage halved. Takes a little bit of damage, but that's Sheila's turn. And she can just use that over and over again. She can use that as many times a day as she wants.
Wow, that's nice.
That's how hexes do. He's gonna come up here, and the knife
Salivating.
is going to
Blank.
take up a spot on the opposite side.
Well, this guy's prone anyway, so.
Uh-huh.
Yes. But he is
Oh, this
going
is how
to-
he forces.
Yep, it's automatic sneak attack. I will be done here shortly, I promise you. Okay.
Shane's over here playing with himself.
Basically, yes.
That's not allowed on
17
Twitch.
damage. And now we
violating
get to do
guidelines.
sneak attack.
He's
Hiya.
done for.
Another 17 damage.
Another
I would have
paralyzer.
done it.
And I believe the Twilight Knife also attacks on my turn.
Okay. Come on. Finish him off.
Intelligence, unless you. Okay, so. Definitely gonna hit. And what kind of damage does this thing do?
You know better than me.
Plus
force
blah, blah, blah.
damage. Missing. Okay, 1d4 plus 1d6. Because it gets sneak attack with it being prone. It takes 6 damage.
Got him.
Fucking shot him.
Is he
Down
dead?
bottom.
Not quite dead.
yet. Oh, okay.
Flurry of blow. Oh, wait. First he's going to take a drink, then flurry of blows.
He takes a whiskey drink. He takes a walkie drink.
Yeah, that's definitely going to kill. This thing
I had you, Thomas.
disappears.
I had.
Appreciate that, Nathan.
We'll go ahead and remove him from the carousel.
He was next too. Perfect.
Yep, he was next. Teresa, I think, will move up over here. And I think she's just going to make a regular melee attack. Everybody seems to be doing a pretty good job so far. She gets some damage on the board. All right. Next up is Knox.
What's up with this one? Why has he got all this dizzy stuff around him? Is he frozen again?
He's staggered.
Staggered. Does that?
Yeah,
deny
he
his
can only
dex?
take one move action or one standard action during his turn.
I'll 5-foot step,
Don't
and
get
I'll
too
full
close
round
there.
attack this guy.
Yeah, there you go. Good move.
So I do. Wait, like, let me put my 2-weapon fighting thing on. We'll see if this works.
There we go. I don't know why he's showing injured. I think I added the initial non-lethal damage to him instead of the other one. He should be barely injured.
Cool. Looks like both of us.
Unfortunately, well, he should be flat-footed against this, right?
The first one.
Yeah, he, as it turns out, these guys not entirely all that dexterous. So neither of those are going to hit him, unfortunately.
Well, I still get the Sheila.
You would use a hero point.
That one's definitely going to hit him.
Yeah, can I use? I'm gonna use a hero point on that first roll. Can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Just roll a single attack again, because that's.
And that'd be flat.
That one will hit. Yes.
Okay. So I'll do 6 damage with the dagger, and then I'll do 12 damage with this plus sneak attack.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is he still up?
He is still up. He's looking a little rough, though.
Okay. Well, then I get all. Wait. I have double debilitation.
26 plus.
Yup.
It's 32 points they did.
So I'm gonna do. Let's do bewildered and disoriented.
Yeah, those are pretty good ones to take.
And then all my other crap that I get. So my AC is like 30 something against him now. So
yeah, you're gonna be real tough to hit. Sad, it's your turn.
What'd I miss?
Explode on this code.
Show explosion.
So give me the Cliff Notes version. I had to help my wife with something this whole time.
This guy one's dead. This guy
31 damage.
is
He's 3 feet in the air?
staggered. No, he's staggered for 3 rounds. Speaking of which, he did already take 1 round, so that should be down to 2. I'm just using that to count rounds. You getting bored there, Nathan? You're up next.
No, my neck hurts really bad. I've been like moving a lot of heavy shit.
Oh.
Oh
that makes
yeah,
sense.
Moving.
I guess with the move and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of twinged it yesterday, moving bed frame and other stuff. Yeah.
Moving
You should
bed
have done
frames
that.
and bed knobs and broomsticks.
Yeah, my
Shane-
neck is really. Yeah, it's just that. It's just that. My neck really.
It seems to be going around.
Shane, don't talk about my bed knob.
But yeah, one of them's dead. Both of them are looking a little bit rough. This one, the one on the top, for whatever reason, I can't do a marker thing by holding down at the moment, is staggered and only gets to do 1. What do you call it?
Action. One.
Yeah, a move or a standard action on its turn. And the one on the bottom is just regular, but he's looking pretty rough at the moment.
The one in the middle also or the one on top, I suppose, also has a -2 penalty to AC right now.
That is true.
Ow! Ow! Why? Ow!
Why hast thou forsaken me?
It's a
Sem. Why?
I was
Two Sem.
this one.
Okay, yes.
My ace. I took ace damage
I
again.
did 30 some damage to the one guy, and he went from bad to
Did you
injured
roll
to
an
bad to
attack?
injured.
It's not showing up on mine because I had to refresh real quick, so I
Not.
could get my little pointer back. Ooh, those are really good, AI.
Huh? What?
The
Missile arrows?
like portraits that you posted up.
Oh yeah.
Range
Everything
touch
alright.
attack. So it.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Which spell are you using?
Those are
How do
really
I
good. That
roll
first
a
one.
range touch attack?
It's just a regular attack. You're just targeting touch AC, which is that's on my end.
No.
That'll fucking do it. Go ahead and roll damage, I guess. (1d6 plus 5).
10 damage.
10 damage. You must have done produce flame.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. And you're doing the bottom one, correct?
The one that can.
Yes.
Blip.
I like how flat stare the last sentence of that spell's description is. This spell does not function underwater. I just love I'm tired of your shit. How much energy of that
Bleep,
sentence has.
It's in all spells and abilities. That last sentence is always very, very important
Yeah.
when it comes to Pathfinder.
Yeah, I think Habs is going to.
He would have
have
eventually started
defending
meowing to be
bone.
let out.
I think I think he's going to cast it using.
And the only reason I was
Necro.
asking those questions is I wanted to make sure he wasn't he didn't get burned, and then went to hide somewhere. You know.
So defending bone. And you're gonna cast it using what?
He would just the verbal component would be.
Well, he'd be the
Necro,
one that would be the one
language
getting
he
out,
knows.
but it's fine.
Gotcha.
Just figure it's appropriate. We're in the.
Yeah, my wife was panicking because she lost one of our cats. Turns
Oh, no.
out he was in the dish rag drawer. He somehow got in there and it somehow shut.
He was just
Whether I
chilling.
shut it or she shut it, and he wasn't meowing. He was just chilling. But you know what? It's dark. It's warm. It's cushy. I get it.
Defending bone.
Thank
He's got a pillow
Yeah.
for it that no one knows where he is, and it's great.
All
Yeah.
right, Bernie, it's your turn.
Oh, god damn it.
Quick, do that thing you do.
These things must have a lot of health,
I'm just gonna full
Cyclops,
attack
so
this guy.
I suppose.
Bernie, do that thing you do all day, all the time.
Yeah.
Woof!
Those pretty good numbers, I guess. I don't know.
That cricket
16.
frame ain't gonna run it though.
Yeah.
Either the second attack, sadly.
Yes, it's not gonna confirm.
Okay.
So
so
and the
16
second
points.
one is also not going to hit.
Okay. So let's intimidate then.
Oh, nothing feels worse. Oh,
I'm getting a crit, but not confirming.
Ooh,
yeah.
that's pretty good.
That. Oh wait, actually, turns out didn't need to do it anyways. I don't think
He did. It turns out he's so afraid he dies.
Yes. Because that. Or no, wait, no. He has 60 HP left. He's pretty close. Yes. That
You just
will
told us how much HP he has.
do it.
Slip up by Shane
then
there. Let's see how it works out for him.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
Increased by 1 round in addition if the target is shaken for 4 more rounds. Thug can instead decide to make the target frightened for 1 round.
He's shaking.
How does the whole shaken thing work?
Well, Bond prefers his martini.
Shaken
that
is like
way,
a
not
minus to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I think if you
So he's
Go
shaken for a number
over-
of rounds equal to the damage dealt. So he's shaken for 16 rounds.
for demoralize.
So Enforcer, when you deal non-lethal damage with a melee weapon, you can make an Intimidate check to demoralize your target as a free action. If you are successful, the target is shaken for a number of rounds equal to damage dealt.
Oh my god.
So 16 rounds?
Yep.
Ugh.
The dude
That is
doesn't
a
even have 16
debuff.
seconds of life left.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
that's,
And then I'm
That's
going to
disgusting.
use my swift action to attack him again.
that's disgusting, Justin.
Fierce Focus off.
Oh hey, Habs is the migraine monster. Look at him go over
That should do
mirror.
it.
What?
Your mirror images. You look like
Try
you,
turning it
Yeah, I
off.
looked at him and got drunk.
you
I
look
fucked
you
it
look
up.
like I have a migraine.
Oh, cool.
All right. Oh, shit,
Take that.
he wasn't even looking. I was...
I was trying to find something for Guardian mode. I fucked it up. Now it won't go off.
All right.
So you just get to automatically cause frightening for one round if you want to.
Bacon.
I know I have to
if he
succeed in it.
succeeds and is intimidated.
Oh,
Well, yeah, you still have to succeed, but you can Anytime, because you're not going to do less than 4 rounds of.
I can do the same
Right.
thing, but mine goes straight to panicked now. So
Yeah, but you have to like go over the DC by a certain amount, right?
by 10, yeah.
Yeah. God, Intimidate is also really good in 1st edition. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yes, this guy also disappears.
Cool. Well, non-lethal
Right,
damage.
that?
So,
He's a summoned creature, which means if he goes unconscious, he disappears.
Then shouldn't the middle guy go
Yeah.
disappear as well? Because he is also ranked as unconscious.
God damn it. I did the wrong one again. Fuck. He should have 0 non-lethal. I don't know why that keeps happening.
I also think once I make somebody shaken on my end, if I get over 10, they're just shaken permanently from me. Yeah.
Alright, I'm about to dump some thistle arrows into this boy.
It's taking a -2.
Why am I taking a -2?
it's not bad that we spent time
it's
on this.
taking a -2.
The Cyclops.
So the nat one is definitely not going to do it.
You sure? It could, just like as a bit, as a funny bit.
Did you use your hero point yet?
That's not how bit work.
Here's
Come on,
what
good bit.
happens. You hit his hair, and he's like, "Ow, my hair."
That was
my
my
arrow-
favorite hair.
My
Yeah.
favorite arrow.
Oh, right. You do a pretty good chunk of damage.
When you're shooting 2 arrows at the same time. So
Do you want
Are they
1d6
all
for
thistle
all
arrows?
recurrent thistle arrows? Yeah. Do you want 1d6 for all thistle arrows stuck in him, or do you want an individual d6 per thistle arrow?
Oh, shit. Dealer's choice.
1, 2.
I can almost
3 thistle
guarantee you
arrows.
it's not. He needs to take an additional 3 points of damage.
Yep. 2 of those will last 3 rounds. 1 of them will last 1.
Alright. I can basically guarantee you he is not going to make it long enough for it to be a factor.
Well, it's still real irritating. He's got thistle arrows in him, and he don't like it, I'm sure.
Yeah,
not a
technically
fan.
he went unconscious in round 1, so
God.
it's fine. He's almost dead.
The only 2 people this guy can hit have ACs in the fucking 30s. Jesus Knox fucking Christ.
Why am I here?
My AC
Just
is
to
only
suffer?
28 against him, but he takes a -6 to hit me. So
This ogre's just pulling the fucking
I
big boss.
effectively have a
Revolver
34
Ocelot
AC
speech.
against this guy. He also takes a -2 against Seamus.
This ogre's
Jeez.
just pulling the revolver ocelot speech. Why am I summoned here? Just to suffer?
I think he would try and attack you. I mean, he's kind of a dumb idiot.
That's fair.
I mean, he's a summoned creature. He was told attack, so he's gonna do that.
Yeah, not even fucking close.
He's a summoned creature made of the flesh element.
Come on, One Eye, you can do better.
He's from the
than that.
flesh dimension.
He's got no death perception. How's he gonna hit a rogue?
Cut off this buff now.
He's not frightened,
Uh,
or he's staggered 1 now.
Staggered 1. Yeah. 1 more round of stagger.
oh, I guess anybody. I guess no matter who is injured. So both Habhabs and Habs, you're up to full.
It doesn't matter how they took
Take
the damage. as
one
long as
whole
they're
hit
injured.
point.
And Bernard.
Yeah.
He goes up 1. Bernie, you're going up by 10, so now you're up to full.
Yeah, baby!
And Kayla's about to take a big chunk of damage.
Habs is all blurry back there.
I know he looks like I
Yeah.
have a migraine, doesn't he?
I tried to put a icon on for Guardian Moat, and I fucked up, and I can't get it off now.
Oh, need some help? I can take care of that for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
How you doing that? I don't know, Lois. I'm scared. Well, come down.
Hab's drunk.
Those
Oh
Caden
shit!
eggs.
I just realized that she was supposed to have summoned 4 separate chains when she summoned the barbed chains.
Instead of 1.
Yeah, instead of 1.
Oops.
Christ.
So 3/4 of a spell left.
Yeah, and I think you can actually move the chains.
Well, to be fair, Shane's playing
First
an
out.
entire party, and we're playing one character of a separate party.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll just have the 3 chains attack this one guy. All right, Kayla manages to hit with one of them, and I think the best thing she's going to be able to do, the most helpful thing she's going to be able to do, is to knock this thing prone.
Well, R.I.P. Ogre Boy.
Boom. Yeah, right in front of a rogue. Knox
Everybody skip their
starts
turns.
salivating.
2 rogues.
Everybody skip their turn.
I'm gonna do a thing. Come on, trust me. Be cool.
It'll be full round action.
I mean, they can delay, yeah, and just have it be the rogues go.
Knox is just screaming, mine.
Mine.
I'm trying to
It's not
think
too
of
often
a-
I'm standing right in front of a thing that's prone to do a full round action. I usually have to walk up to the stupid things.
I'm trying to think of
That would be really cool.
That one scene.
I would
from
delay,
the
but I'm already
movie.
behind you.
I think Sheila's just like, you don't want to be awake for what is coming next.
Yeah, but if you knock him unconscious, then he'll just disappear.
Yeah.
Which you should have done
not
turn
the
one.
same. So being asleep is not the same as being unconscious in Pathfinder, and he is asleep.
And then vanishes. And Knox goes, no!
Puts the pillow over his head and just starts stabbing him in the head.
Here's what he's gonna do.
Or,
Take a big, he's just gonna take a heap of the pipe and be like,
Yeah, Peter's like, sorry, bud, but an opportunity knocks, yeah?
Mine.
It is my name.
"Oh, let's do this. Have the other 2 delay, and then you both stab him."
No, they just play rock, paper, scissors to see who gets to stab him.
Okay.
He's still taking a -2.
So that's 7, and then, of course,
He's taking a big minus because he's prone
sneak
and
attack.
asleep.
20d6.
That's an extra.
The rogue
Yep.
dealt 120 damage and didn't roll a single die.
And
Sam's
And
gonna
that
maintain
is going to be
her
the-
spell.
end of the combat. Kayla,
Aewen,
you take a look at Kayla and look. Everybody here is feeling pretty good. Kayla looks like she's a little worse for wear at the moment.
have a thing for
Teresa
that.
runs over to her and she's like, "How are you feeling? Do you need some help?" She's like, and Kayla's like, I'll be all right. Just I need a little bit of time to bring myself back up to feeling full. If you'll give me just but a moment."
Sam has a wand of cure light wounds with 10 charges left.
I just don't
Kayla.
understand why Shane won't let me roll 18d6.
Just roll. Here, I'll do it for you.
Yeah, Aewen
Does
walked
Sam
up.
offer to?
The wands up if you have them.
Use the wand.
Yeah, I
wanna
mean,
see
does
that
Sam offer
combat.
Ah!
to use her wand?
I did only 15 with my sneak attack.
The spell slots you want to say, but the wands you should be just use up all your wands. that you
Time to
guys
burn
have.
him.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to use
it'll
that
take
in
less
combat.
time.
Yeah, just burn them up now if you need to.
Aewen goes up.
of healing. If somebody
Well, I
just
mean, it's
wants
cure
some.
light wounds. It's almost not. It's almost
Helpful in
not good to
combat.
use for combat.
Play animation.
I
Yeah.
have a wand of magic missile too. If somebody wants it.
Oh, give that to Habs.
Yeah,
can just
I'm
use
at.
it.
Yeah, well, he's not running
So
low.
that's
I
plus
mean,
5, Shane.
It's
I
a
would take it if
D4.
you're not going to use it.
5. Okay.
I could give it back to you if we survive.
Plus 6.
I mean, I can. If you already have one, I'll hold on to it until you need it. You know.
Well,
But
I
you
don't
have a
have
ranged thing,
I've-
Knox. So
She's
Yeah.
still like,
that's
How
why
many
El-Anon
charges do you
gave it to
have?
you.
still need a little bit more.
Oh, 2.
I have 7 castings of magic missile left, so I'm probably. I
There's a
guess
bit
I'm
more
good.
than
Maybe it's the
that.
next combat or two.
From your
I'll
wand?
see.
You only
I
have
do
7 left.
appreciate it.
No, for my class.
7.
He doesn't have a wand
Oh.
of magic missile.
Oh, he
He
doesn't.
prepped magic missile. Yeah. He
'Cause I
prepped
have
magic missile for
47
the day.
charges.
I'm feeling better. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
I would use
Uh,
that if you gave it.
You can
to
have
me.
it. I'm never gonna use it, man.
Teresa's like,
Okay, just
give
drop
her
it
a
in my
moment.
guy's.
She's
Can I do that?
Drop it onto his icon, like his
she
token.
does. She's Kayla is great at protecting others, but it takes a lot out of her. Please give her but a moment to gather herself.
Since I lack the permission.
So yeah,
Okay.
kind of takes you guys kind of take a second. It does take a couple of minutes for Kayla to kind of be like, okay, back up and ready to go. So you guys did spend a couple extra minutes. 5. I mean, he's feeling not like he's basically there. He's like, oh, don't even worry about me. It's fine.
He's like,
I
no,
still
no,
have
stop!
5
You're
charges
sobering me
left.
up.
Give him 5 health.
You don't even got to worry. She's like, I'm as strong like a bull in a china shop, was how that said, I believe.
He's like, no, no, no! You're
it's-
sobering me up. Stop!
Oh, using them key points does sober me up. I'm glad I got the thing here. Is you care for a
Sam-
pip?
Sem hands him her wine skin.
Oh. I
Ain't nothing
really
like a
am
drop of
glad
the-
we didn't have to try and kill you.
It's the good stuff.
Ain't nothing like a drop
It
of the
ain't
pure.
bad,
eh?
but try to give mine a little sip if you feeling like it.
Have a scoop of the pure.
Been a while
Sam's
since
got
we
the
had a
pure
sweat
top
together there,
bones on
eh,
it.
Seamus?
Oh yeah, I mean, we could give it a try if you'd like.
Aewen eyes the gourd. I'd like.
Is
to
it
try
fire?
some.
What is it? Fire water?
It is basically pure ethanol.
Because if
Just
it's
wood-
fire water,
just
then I get a
wood-grain
28. Get it?
Shut up.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys did spend a little bit of time here. So just like
That's
between
it.
the fight and like getting everybody patched up and ready for the next to move on, a little bit of time was spent, but everybody is still with you. So,
Right.
you know, resources one way, equal resources another way.
Aewen is red in the face and hacking after trying what was in Seamus's gourd.
I think it was a good trade.
Yep. But yeah, I think with
How many rounds is that? 4?
Yeah, I believe so. And
It's
then
basically 20
healing
seconds
everything.
plus.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
healing and
really?
everything afterwards.
It's like
This
10
is
minutes.
important. How many minutes have gone by?
I'd say good like by the time Kayla's like up and ready to go again, and you've healed Seamus and you guys traded alcohol, I would say good 5 or more minutes.
Cool. I still have 4 little fireballs. Let's go.
Well, for right now, I think that's a good place to leave it. We will continue the mad dash towards the tower next week. We'll see who ends up showing up to
Ernie,
to the
places.
tower with you guys. Whether or not you split off even more, but I'm looking forward to see what happens because, like I said, even I don't know what's going to happen at this point. It's all up to RN Jesus. Pray to him. Whatever sacraments you need to make, sacrifice a goat over an altar, whatever you got to do to gain RN Jesus' favor. We'll see what
Crunch on
happens.
some math rocks.
Thanks for joining us, if in fact you did. If not, thank you for for watching the video after the fact. We'll see you next time. Have a good night,
Yeah.
everybody.